What holds the Christian life together, truth or love? Some say love is everything, others insist on truth above all. But John, writing in his second letter, insists on something radical. Truth and love are inseparable. One without the other is incomplete. If we want to walk with God, we must hold both tightly, or we risk losing the heart of Christianity itself. John opens with 3 words that summarize the gospel: grace, mercy, and peace. Grace is God's unmerited favor. Salvation is never earned. From beginning to end, it is God's gift. That's why it is all of grace. Mercy is God's compassion in forgiving sins. Sin is rebellion against God's law. When we confess, He is faithful and just to forgive. That forgiveness is mercy in action. Peace is the deep inner calm that flows from grace and mercy. The dread of sin is real because sin deserves death. Yet in Christ, our sin was nailed to the cross. He died the death we deserved, so we can live in peace. Grace, mercy, and peace may sound like ordinary words, but in Christianity, they carry extraordinary meaning. They are not abstract virtues, but realities that flow directly from God the Father and Jesus Christ. They are powerful because they are anchored in the saving work of Christ. John stresses the word truth 5 times in his opening verses. But what does he mean? Truth, in general, is what corresponds with reality. The fact that humans are mortal or that the earth orbits the sun are truths. But when John speaks of the truth, he means the truth revealed in Jesus Christ. In John's time, some denied that Jesus came in the flesh. They left the community of faith and spread false ideas. That's why John repeatedly emphasized, "We touched him. We saw him. He was real." His readers accepted this truth, and their shared belief became the foundation of love. Notice how John frames it. I love you in the truth. Christian love is never detached from truth. Love flows from truth, and truth is confirmed in love. Without truth, Christian love collapses into sentiment. Without love, truth hardens into cold legalism. John teaches us 5 key things about Christian truth. 1. Truth is the basis of Christian love. John loved the believers because they held fast to the truth about Christ. Shared truth creates a foundation for genuine love. 2. Truth can be known. John says, all who know the truth love you. Christian truth is not vague or unknowable, it is intelligible, understandable, and graspable. If truth cannot be known, it cannot guide us. 3. Truth is unique. John says, the truth lives in us and will be with us forever. This is more than memorizing doctrine. The living God, Father, Son, and Spirit dwells in believers. That is what makes Christian truth unique. God Himself is the truth, and He abides in us eternally. 4. Truth is never isolated. It comes wrapped with grace, mercy, peace, and love. Christian truth cannot be separated from the blessings of God. 5. Truth must be lived. John rejoiced to hear that some of the children were walking in the truth. Truth is not just believed in the mind, but embodied in action. John moves from truth to love. For him, belief paves the way for action. Why is love essential? Because God is love. Love is His very nature. Those who love show that they have been born of God, that He is their Father. Because God is invisible, the world cannot see Him, but they see His love when Christians love one another. Our love makes the invisible God visible. But John's call to love assumes something important. Christians still have faults. We will offend one another. That's why John urges love expressed through forgiveness. When we forgive, the world sees a love deeper than human effort. They see God. Here lies John's central point. Truth and love are inseparable. Truth without love is incomplete. Love without truth is empty. God has joined them together, and we dare not separate what He has united. But humans tend to do just that. In the Jewish religion of Jesus' day, truth was emphasized at the expense of love. In Luke 13, when Jesus healed a woman crippled for 18 years, the synagogue ruler protested that it happened on the Sabbath. He prized Sabbath law over compassion. His truth was real, but his lack of love turned it into legalism. Today, many churches flip to the other extreme. They stress love at the expense of truth. They preach God is love, but ignore God's truth about sin and holiness. Some even push to redefine marriage, arguing that love alone justifies it. But love without truth leads to error. So we face two dangers. Truth without love becomes legalism. Love without truth becomes compromise. Christianity must hold both. John's message is urgent for us today. In a world that either weaponizes truth or empties love of truth, Christians are called to a different path, to walk in truth and love together. That means holding fast to the truth of Christ, even when culture rejects it, loving others sacrificially, even when they fail us, living in such a way that the invisible God is made visible through us. So here is the challenge. Are you walking in both truth and love, or have you let one outshine the other? Ask God to align your heart today, to love deeply, but always in the truth of Christ. For only then will the world see Him in us.